Good morning. This is Joel, JARC02. It is still another wet and rainy day in New Jersey. It's been raining all week. It's cloudy out. It's been drizzling on and off all day. And nothing better to do except make some videos and enjoy going over and documenting my collection of Matchbox. This is part two of my Ford collection. This is the second half of my jammers cases of Ford only. Did one side, video was getting a little bit too long. This is my other side. All right, so we'll get started. Again, I like a lot of natural light. I'm not using a professional studio, so please bear with me with the kind of light that I do have. Here we have a Thunderbird, T-Bird. Here we go. I think it just says Thunderbird on the bottom. I don't know what year it is. Copyright is 1988, so the casting's been around a while. This I probably bought myself, or I bought for my mother. My uncle used to have a T-Bird as a kid. My mother remembers it, so I probably might have bought for her. This came out of a 5-pack. This one here, I forget which 5-pack. Oh, it's a 57 Thunderbird, so this is probably also a 57 Thunderbird. The bases are the same. Anyway, I do like this color, but I like these wheels on here better than these wheels. Even though these are sporty wheels, I think they look better on other castings besides, certain classic cars. Here I have two of the same, so what I will probably do is, maybe I'll sell one at my meeting and put it in my bin. They seem to have a little suspension in these too. It's kind of already low, but it does feel like it's got some suspension. This one does not. This one does. So these wheels have some suspension. These wheels do not. Again, it's a 1957 Thunderbird. Yeah, it does say 1957. It's easier to see on this one, in this color. So I think I will sell one of those at my meeting if somebody would like it. I don't need two of the same color. Let's see, I might have gotten this one out of the 50-cent bin at the meeting, and this would be a Ford Escort Cosworth. And it is right-hand drive. And it's got some suspension. Kind of rolls good. It's right-hand drive. Cosworth is English. I think I will put that into my European and JDM collection. With the other English cars I showed off. This casting I have always liked. The Model A Ford, and I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I lived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I work in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I live within 20 miles of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So when they offered these like patriotic ones that show off different cities, and I had to have it. I think there's one for Boston, and I forget what other cities, but in any event, had to have it. So it's going to be in brand new shape. It's never been played with, and I probably got that one a couple years ago, and I think I got it at a local supermarket that I shop at. This was a mail-in, and I have a couple of these for the Rice Krispies. So I'm not going to turn these down. So there's Kellogg's had several. Here we have, and this is a newer casting because it's mostly, unfortunately, it's mostly plastic. The cab in the back is plastic. The base is metal. As we have the Ford E350 ambulance with a 2009 copyright date. So kind of weird. It rolls. There we go. Police cars. Don't care whatever the police car is. Doesn't matter what brand. Doesn't matter what model. Police cars are cool. Ford Police Interceptor. So it's probably a Taurus. And it's got the push bar. And it's got the lights. All right. And I got two in the same bin here. So let's take this. Another police car. Another Ford Interceptor. Okay, and just state police livery. Different color. Okay, same as the blue and the white. Here is a nice casting of the Ford GT40. I like probably this older casting the most. And I think these wheels really look good on this casting with the tri-spoke. I actually think the real GT40, when it was racing in Le Mans, I think it had these 3-spoke wheels. And I think what it is, it's a twist on, twist off. You use like a sledgehammer to get it off. And it's just, you know, when you pull into the pits. So I think this is probably approximate to the real car. So instead of a lug nut, it had one big center lug, and you take I think if I remember correctly, I think I've seen pictures of people in the pit stop, the pit crew taking like a sledgehammer to knock that loose, unscrew it, put on the new wheel, screw it back in, and use the sledgehammer to tighten it back down. So to make for quick pit changes. Tampo's really good on the front. So we have Tampo headlights, and we have Tampo taillights. Well, maybe not necessarily taillights, but they did put some color back there so you can see something. Nothing on the sides. But that is still nonetheless a cool casting. Another Ford Bronco. Showed one from the last video. I think I like the last one better. But this is okay. The wheels look good on this. Okay. Again, Ford Bronco. I don't know what year Ford Bronco. Maybe some of the Ford fans could tell me what year this would be. My guess would be like a 1968 to 70 model. So let me know if I'm in the ballpark with you. Two of these, but because they are police castings, I will keep both of them for a police force at some point. So I will not sell the duplicate with this one. And this one is a Ford Explorer. And it's 1/70th scale. It says so right there on the back. I don't know if y'all can make that out. 1/70th scale. So Ford Explorer Police, and I will keep both of these. Here we have another Bronco, the exact same one. Duplicate. Nah, I'll sell the duplicate. Here we have Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. Gee, I got that right. With the Lamley Leaks tire service. You know, so if you ever see Lamley Group's videos, it's supposed to represent John Lamley. I think his first name's John. Any case, that's what this is. And I have two of them. And guess what? I don't need two. One's enough. Another LTD or Ford Crown Victoria. 2006 Ford Crown Victoria, and it's a 2005 copyright date. And it is a taxi. It probably also doubles as a police car due to the light bar on top, but it's got a taxi livery on it right now. And it's Lax Taxi. So if I had to wait for Lax Taxi, I don't think I would trust them too much. Again, because this is based on a real vehicle, the Ford F-550 Super Duty. The rest is all plastic except for the cab portion. And this is a fairly new casting. I probably picked this up last year. Two more GT cars. So I have a 2005 Ford GT. And this is the GT40. So here's the difference. The blue is the 2005 GT, and the right is the GT40, so you can kind of see the differences. There's the differences in the nose with the air intakes. Also in the creases for the headlights. The GT on the left has more, almost of a pointed nose. It's a little bit more flatter on the green one. The rear deck is different. And the tail is the biggest difference. Bigger tail lights on the blue one. So they are two different cars. The wheels on this one okay. Again, there's only tampo on the sides, not on the front or the back, not on the top. This GT40, which is the same as this yellow one, the same model, just tampo on the sides. And then I have these still in the baggies. Kellogg's had a promotion. You would get these either in the box or mail them in. Probably mail-ins because they're kind of heavy, but they're all Ford Model A trucks. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Well, this one might be a Model T. That's a Model T, not a Model A. Kellogg's Apple Jacks. And here's another Ford Model A. Frosted Mini Wheats. All right, they're all sealed still. I'm not taking those out. Here we have another 56 Ford pickup truck. I really do like this one. I like the color and I like the flame job on it. So I really, really think this is a nice one. All right. And last, and even though it's kind of beat up, this was a Roll-O-Matic. The back wheels got a little bit jacked, and you can kind of see the nub on here, but as this would go around, it would spin this in the bed. There was a cover on here, and there was a line. It stood in here and would go around. I think it was a line. But this is a Roll-O-Matic, and it's based off of, looks like a Ford truck, definitely a Ford truck. And again, for 50 cents, you know, to have a beater like this, I felt it was worth it. You know, not a big deal. Any case, that's it for this. Please, if you are new to my videos and to my channel and you would like to subscribe, in the upper left-hand corner, you can subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos and please forward this along. Thumbs up if you could. Also, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to leave them below and I'll be happy to respond. Thank you very much, and you all have a good day.